Top 5 creepiest unsolved mysteries in crime. Some crimes are so bizarre, so chilling, they seem almost unreal. Yet they're real, and they still remain unsolved. In this video, we'll explore the top 5 creepiest unsolved mysteries in crime that continue to haunt us to this day. Let's dive in. 5. The Hinterkaifeck Murders. In 1922, in a remote farmhouse in Germany, the Gruber family was found murdered in one of the most chilling cases of its kind. 6 family members, including 2 children, were brutally killed with an axe. But what makes this case even more disturbing is that the killer seemed to linger at the crime scene for days. Footprints were found in the snow leading to the house, but not away from it, suggesting the murderer may have hidden out in the attic after the crime. Despite extensive investigations, no one was ever convicted, and the case remains one of the most terrifying unsolved mysteries in history. 4. The disappearance of the Sodder children. On Christmas Eve in 1945, a devastating house fire destroyed the Sodder family home in West Virginia. While the parents and 4 children escaped, 5 of the Sodder children were presumed dead. However, when investigators sifted through the wreckage, no remains of the missing children were found. Even more puzzling was that neighbors claimed to have seen the children alive after the fire. The family believed they had been kidnapped before the fire was set. Years later, mysterious phone calls and strange sightings left the family convinced that the children were still alive. To this day, no one knows what happened to the 5 missing Sodder children, and the case remains a haunting mystery. 3. The Black Dahlia Murder. In 1947, Elizabeth Short, a young woman known as the Black Dahlia, was found mutilated and bisected in Los Angeles. The gruesome nature of the crime shocked the nation, and the mysterious circumstances surrounding her death only added to the horror. Short's body was found in a vacant lot, and her face was left in a grotesque expression. There were numerous suspects, but no one was ever charged with her murder. The case became infamous for the cryptic letters sent to newspapers, with the killer claiming responsibility. Over the years, there have been countless theories about the identity of the killer, but the truth remains elusive, and Elizabeth Short's murder is still one of the most talked about unsolved crimes. 2. The Villisca Axe Murders. In the quiet town of Villisca, Iowa, in 1912, 8 people were brutally murdered with an axe while they slept in their beds. The victims were the Moore family, parents and 6 children, and the crime shocked the small community. What's particularly eerie about this case is that there were no signs of struggle, and the murderer seemed to know the family's routine. The killer left behind a bloody crime scene, but no clear evidence pointing to any suspects. Several theories have surfaced over the years, but no one has ever been convicted, and the case remains unsolved. Some believe the house is still haunted by the spirits of the victims, adding a supernatural layer to the mystery. 1. The Zodiac Killer. The Zodiac Killer terrorized the San Francisco Bay Area during the late 1960s and early 1970s. With a series of brutal murders and cryptic letters to the press, the Zodiac seemed to delight in taunting the police. The killer sent ciphers that, when decoded, revealed chilling messages, but despite multiple efforts by law enforcement and even amateur sleuths, the killer was never identified. The Zodiac's final confirmed murder was in 1969, but he sent letters until 1974 and then disappeared completely. Over the years, numerous suspects have emerged, but the case remains unsolved. The Zodiac Killer's true identity may never be known, but the terror he instilled continues to haunt the Bay Area to this day. These are just a few of the mysteries that have baffled investigators for decades. The fact that they remain unsolved is what makes them so terrifying. There's no closure, only questions that may never be answered. What do you think happened in these chilling cases? Do you have your own theory? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the world's most disturbing mysteries. In conclusion, these unsolved mysteries represent the darker side of human nature and the unknown that continues to grip our imagination. Each case is a chilling reminder that some stories remain unfinished, inviting speculation and curiosity. As we reflect on these unsolved mysteries, we are reminded of the enduring nature of fear and curiosity. What lurks in the shadows may never be fully revealed, but the pursuit of truth continues to drive us forward. Join us as we continue to explore these chilling stories and seek out the truths behind the shadows. Every clue could bring us closer to understanding the mysteries that haunt us, and every theory sparks new discussions.
5 serial killers you've probably never heard of. Number 5 won't surprise you. Number 1, Elizabeth Bathory, dubbed the Blood Countess. She's infamous for allegedly bathing in the blood of young women to maintain her youthful appearance. Historical records suggest she tortured and killed around 650 girls. Number 2, Gilles de Rais. Once a celebrated war hero alongside Joan of Arc, he later became known for his dark side. Accused of the murder and torture of over 140 children, his heinous acts shocked medieval France. Number 3, the servant girl annihilator. Operating in 19th century Austin, this murderer left a trail of 7 victims. The modus operandi, striking women in their sleep and causing panic in a once quiet city. Number 4, H.H. Holmes. In late 19th century Chicago, Holmes constructed a murder castle filled with trapdoors and gas chambers. He confessed to 27 murders, but some believe the count could be higher. Number 5, Jack the Ripper. Haunting the streets of London, his name sends shivers down many spines even today. With 5 confirmed kills, his taunting letters and grotesque mutilations make him a figure of infamy.
10 infamous celebrity murders that remain unsolved to this day. 10. Bob Crane. Hogan's Heroes star was bludgeoned to death in bed with a camera tripod. His friend John Carpenter was tried in 1990 but acquitted due to inconclusive evidence. 9. Thelma Todd. Classic Hollywood actress found dead in her garage. Though ruled accidental carbon monoxide poisoning, suspicions of murder by ex-husband, gangster Lucky Luciano, or boyfriend Roland West still persist. 8. Peter Ivers. Musician and new wave theater host found bludgeoned in bed. Friends inadvertently tampered with the crime scene. Theories include a robbery or someone from the punk scene. 7. David Carradine. Actor found hanging in a Bangkok hotel room in a suspected autoerotic accident. Ex-wives alleged he had dangerous fetishes, but some believe he was murdered. 6. Tupac Shakur. Rapper shot in a drive-by in Las Vegas, linked to gang violence and East-West rap rivalries. 5. The notorious B.I.G. killed in a drive-by in Los Angeles just months after Tupac, widely believed to be linked to the East Coast-West Coast feud. 4. Ronnie Chasen, Oscar-winning publicist, shot in her car after a film premiere. The suspect, Harold Smith, died by suicide. Some believe it was a professional hit. Case closed, but doubts linger. 3. Natalie Wood. Actress drowned during a boat trip with husband Robert Wagner and Christopher Walken. Bruises and witness accounts spark suspicions. 2. Johnny Stompanato. Gangster and Lana Turner's boyfriend fatally stabbed. Turner's daughter, Cheryl Crane, confessed, but many suspect Turner herself was responsible. 1. George Reeves. Superman actor died of a gunshot wound. Officially ruled a suicide, though suspicions fell on his fiancée and Eddie Mannix, her powerful ex.
Welcome back to Southern Spookies. 5 eerie Christmas crimes that'll chill you to the bone. Let's dive in. Number 1. On Christmas Eve, 1945, in Fayetteville, West Virginia, 5 kids vanished during a house fire. Their remains never found. Theories suggest the Sicilian Mafia were involved, but the truth remains elusive. A billboard was erected in the 1950s with images of the children and a reward for information. It remained standing until Jenny Sodder's death in 1989. Number 2. On December 23, 1993, delivery driver Paul Logan was found bludgeoned to death in County Durham, England. In 2021, Northumbria Police reviewed the case. Detective Superintendent Ian Sharp and his team interviewed 2,271 people, took 903 statements, and followed up on 1,796 lines of inquiry. Despite investigations, the killer remains at large while Logan's family still searches for answers. Number 3. Christmas Day, 1996, 6-year-old John Bennett Ramsey was found dead in her family's basement. To this day, Ramsey's killer has never been found, and her death has been the subject of numerous podcasts, documentaries, movies, and TV dramas. Her name is etched in true crime lore, but her case, sadly, remains cold. Number 4. On December 18, 1996, in Annandale, Virginia, the police found a deceased 60-year-old woman lying on a plastic sheet next to a small Christmas tree. This dubbed her the Christmas Tree Lady. Eerily, beside her body were several items, and a note that read, "Deceased by own hand, prefer no autopsy," and was signed Jane Doe. The note also requested that she be cremated and included money to cover the cost. Decades later, through DNA and genealogy research, she was identified as Joyce Marilyn Meyer Summers from Davenport, Iowa. Number 5. On December 19, 1985, Ed and Minnie Moran were kidnapped and murdered. Their bodies were found in the woodlands after they had been shot near their home in Ethel, Washington. In 2012, it was revealed that local drug dealers and brothers John and Rick Reif were responsible. They forced the Morans to withdraw $8,500, shot them in their car, then left their bodies in the woods. Witnesses remained silent due to fear of retribution. John died before his arrest, but Rick Reif was charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder, 2 counts of first-degree robbery, and 1 count of first-degree burglary. He was found guilty and sentenced to 103 years in prison. Stay spooky, and don't forget to like and follow for more chilling content.